Heroes of our faith, Joseph. It was a normal, lovely day when I heard people coming at me. They rushed behind me and seemed to kidnap me. They took my jacket. I tried to flee, but I couldn't get their grip off me. They looked familiar, but I didn't get a good enough glance at them. They tossed me down into a dark area and I finally recognized them. But I was by myself. My hero is Joseph. He was born in 1897 BC. He lived in Canaan most of his life. When he was 17, his father gave him a multicolored coat. His brothers were so jealous they plotted all evil schemes. One day they took Joseph to the field and threw him down a well. They grabbed his coat and put lamb blood on it. A caravan came by and Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery. Meanwhile, the brothers lied to their father Jacob, who was very sad about what he had heard. The Ishmaelite travelers sold Joseph to a man named Potiphar. The Lord was with Joseph and he gave him success in everything he did. Potiphar's wife never liked Joseph. She lied to her husband and and said he assaulted her. Potiphar was so mad that he threw Joseph in prison. When he was in prison, he interpreted two people's dream. The Lord God told him what they had meant. Pharaoh had seen what he did and asked him to interpret his own dream. Joseph told him that there would be 7 good years of plenty and 7 years of famine. Joseph was right, so Pharaoh put him in charge of the gathering process. When the 7 bad years came, Egypt was the only one with enough food. Many other countries came and brought food from them. Canaan was run dry too. So Jacob sent his brothers all except the youngest Benjamin to Egypt to buy grain. Joseph noticed them, but the brothers didn't notice Joseph right away. Joseph put the money that his brothers bought in the grain back in the bag to prove to the governor that they were not spies. They left one son in Egypt and they had to bring their last son Benjamin to Joseph. They did, and Joseph invited them to lunch that day. Joseph tested his brothers again. This time he put his silver cup into one of their sacks. They found it Benjamin's sack. He called all of them into a room and sent his guards out. He revealed his identity. I am Joseph. All of his brothers were stunned. Joseph invited the whole family to live in Egypt. Joseph died in 1804 BC. Joseph is a hero because of his faith in God. He never doubted him and always looked on the bright side. When I was younger, I always loved hearing this story. I try to follow his example the best I can. He didn't even take credit for interpreting dreams. He seemed like a random guy God picked to do wonders. He didn't lie about believing in another God, and he never disobeyed God's command. He never worshipped Pharaoh. Joseph was mad at his brothers. Yes, he was mad at his brothers. He saved all of Egypt and a lot of other surrounding countries. God has a plan for Joseph, even when things are rough for him. I now know to follow Joseph's example and to trust God, even when I think everything is going to fall apart. I am so glad and so happy that God has a plan for my life. I want you to know today that God has a plan for your life. If you will just trust him, where you cannot trace him. Jeremiah 29:11 is a great verse. that I would want to share with you.